Peace and blessings, water signs. Welcome into your weekly elemental reading. And I am recording this on Venus Day. It's Friday for me. And so I decided that I am going to do love readings for all of the elementals this week. So for the next week ahead, we're going to be looking at what is coming next for you in the love and romance department. Be aware that love can take many forms, right? This could be friendship, familial, but I will be reading specifically for romantic love. But at the end of the day, whatever the cards show, the cards will show, and we'll work with that. But yeah, so my intention is for this to be a romantic love reading. We're going to be seeing what's coming in for the next week for you, any advice, guidance, messages, insights that can be had for any situation that you may be going through. So, yeah, this is for my water signs, my Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I hope that y'all have an amazing day, day or night, whenever you find this reading. Um, and yeah, and may it be in your highest and best good. Make sure you take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this is going to be a general reading. So not every single message, everything single thing I say, is going to be for you, and that is fine. And so yeah, I got things to do. So I'm like, I gotta knock out these last two readings so I can get on with my beautiful Friday. Okay, so may this be affirming for you. May it be confirming for you. May it be aligning and in your highest and best good. And may I be a clear channel for these divine messages. So let's see what is up for you in this next week ahead. And we're in Taurus season now. And we know that Taurus is also Venusian. I think for a few more days we have Venus in Taurus before it moves into Gemini. So I feel like things are going to be picking up in the love department. So we're going to see. We're going to start with the overall energy with Moonology, going with Tarot, and clarify if need be. And then we have our tea leaves to get our fortune, okay? So thank you, Spirit. Can I please have the overall energy for my water signs in love for the next week ahead? The next week ahead in love for my water signs. What do we need to know? We have surrender to the divine came out. So it's given that the divine is doing some work here, or maybe you feel even overwhelmed with the situation in particular, and maybe it's a time for you to really step back, allow things to be as they are, and allow things to shift and change. I feel like there is a divine hand at play here. So there can even be a bout of divine timing that's coming into alignment right now. So we'll get into and see. The energy is gaining momentum, so something is percolating. The divine is having a hand in something. So maybe if you're single, you've been waiting for a person. It's like surrender this to the divine and trust that this is something that is coming in for you in due time, right at the right moment, right when you need it. Even if you think you need it now, God actually knows. The universe actually knows, okay? So things are gaining momentum, even if you can't see this, and maybe you are feeling it, and it's starting to overwhelm you a bit. Like maybe you have found a connection, and it's like, oh wow, this feels a lot. It's like, okay, just take a step back, surrender some things to the divine, okay? And let's see, Tarot. I was gonna shuffle that again. Okay, Spirit, can I please have some cards for my water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer? What do we need to know in love for this next week ahead? Next week ahead for my water signs. Next week ahead, I think that was the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords that came out. I think we could stop there. So, Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse, though. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Swords, King of Cups, the Fool, Eight of Swords. I'm like trying. The Death, the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands. Okay, and we see the Strength at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, Hangman. So I see Leo energy here with this King of Wands and this Strength card. We have Aries energy here, Gemini, Scorpio. So surrender to the divine. This situation, Ten of Pentacles, in reverse. It's very interesting. It looks like there was a breakdown of a situation, maybe of a commitment, maybe of a dream, something that you were striving for. um yeah, it didn't work out, but I see that you're moving forward from this. So there may have been an ending to a partnership, a relationship that you may have already been in, or a dissolution of marriage even. And whose energy was I getting? I can't remember if that was earth or fire signs. I think it was just the earth signs actually. um yeah, I believe it was the earth signs, where I was feeling like there could have been an ending or even a possibility for an ending that's happening. But it looks like you're going to be moving out of this situation. And the way you're moving to the King of Cups and the full energy is like, this is actually going to be in your highest and your best good. And that's why you have to surrender it to the divine. Because maybe losing this Ten of Pentacles, losing this relationship, losing this relationship, this person, or this situation was very difficult for you. It was very hard on you, like, and it could have been hard for a while. And so, like, and maybe this is part of the divine, like, ushering you away from this so you can really go into what you deserve. King of Cups energy, I get Cancer energy here. Um, yeah, but it's like you're gonna be moving into an energy that is more balanced, that is more stable, that's emotionally available, that's actually able to show up in a way. And I feel like this is gonna be a breath of fresh air with this full energy. Like there's gonna be a whole new cycle that can take place. It's gonna be like a whole new possibility. A whole new path is opening up for you because you're being taken away from a situation that was no longer serving you. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse was no longer serving you. And so the divine is ushering you into smoother waters with this King of Cups, okay? So you could be free. Yeah. So you can be free, so you can experience new ways of being, new ways of love here. And I see the Eight of Swords, so it's like, yeah, you may have been felt trapped in this situation, but like I say, you're moving out of it. You're about to be transformed here. Look at this transformation that's happening with the Death card, moving into the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles, right? So it's like you're going to be able to rebuild this Ten of Pentacles with the right person, with the right foundation, right? Like, I don't know if I should be covering the Lovers, but yeah, so it's like, yeah, you were trapped, but it was your own prison. There was always a way out of this, and maybe you just couldn't move. And so that's why there is divine intervention that's happening here to move you out of this situation, to transform this whole situation here, especially coming with the Lovers. And it's like, choose yourself. Lovers to the Nine of Pentacles. Choosing yourself is how you initiate this change. Hold on. Yeah, so choosing yourself is how is going to initiate change here for you. It's going to put you in the right direction. So I feel like you surrender all the bigger things to the divine. Surrender all the bigger things to the divine, and what you need to focus on is choosing yourself, taking care of yourself, showing up for yourself, right? Yeah, it's just very much. And with this King of Wands, it's like, yeah, then you're going to really be in your confident energy and your abundant energy. And you're going to be able to attract the things that are now aligned with you in this new energy. And it's going to be so much better for you. And so, yeah, with this Strength card, it's like, just have the courage to show up for yourself, show up for yourself, take the initiative to move in the ways that you need to be moving at this time. It will bless you. Wow, look at the Ace of Cups. So we see the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man. So yeah, for sure. When you have the confidence to show up for yourself, things are going to come in for you. You're not even going to have to do much, okay? You literally just have to work on yourself, choosing yourself. And these things are going to come in for you because you're going to be in alignment with it. You're going to be able to attract in these energies. So if you are moving away from an old situation, if you are dealing with the ending of something, of course you have to feel the feelings and you have to go through certain emotions and things, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. This could have been a long-term relationship. This could have been like a very serious relationship. If it wasn't marriage, y'all could have been talking about that. It could have been engagement. It could be children even involved, right? And that always makes it harder to move from a situation that you know is not serving you, but when children are tied into it, it just complicates it, right? Because nobody ever wants to break apart a family. And yeah, and that could definitely be the case because, you know, it's a woman and a child here who are also in the boat, right? And sometimes, and I say this all the time, as a mother who like had to navigate that situation, is that um, your children can only be as good as you are, truthfully. So if you are not right in this situation, look at this Eight of Swords with this in conjunction with this Ten of Pentacles reverse. If you are not in your best, if you are not happy, if you are not at peace, your children are going to feel that. They're going to be affected by that. So choosing yourself is choosing your child, your children, right? Yeah, and I see that this will be something that like transforms and blesses you. Like this will be in your highest and best good. And of course it is, because the divine has a hand in this. The divine is telling you it's okay to let go of this past situation because it's time for you to move into smoother waters. It's time for you to experience new things. It's time for you to step onto a new path. And you're just going to have to be confident and have the heart with this. Leo energy could be very significant. Yeah, and I see Leo and the Aries energy, and they were very strong in the fire signs reading. So if you have any fire in your chart, you might want to check out that. But so what I'm seeing for this next week ahead is that either there's going to be initiation, you're going to have the feeling, the thought, the realization that it's time for you to get out of a situation. It's time for you to leave something in the past behind. Or you're already in the throes of this. You're already navigating this ending, but things are going to be getting smoother from this point on. Okay, just allow yourself, like, because we don't know everything, we can't control everything. Like some things are literally above us. So all the things that are above you, the things that you cannot take care of yourself, surrender it to the divine. Allow the divine to handle it for you at this time. That's what's most important. And so, yeah, this read is kind of short and sweet. Short and sweet. There's transformation. There's transition that's coming. You're going to be stepping into a new cycle. Stepping into a new cycle. We see the Six of Swords, a Fool, and a Death. Those are all like transitional cards. Those are all movements that are going to be happening. So choose yourself. Choose yourself. Yeah. And if you have earth sign placements, you might want to take a look at the earth signs reading. Oh, and I was already bringing that up because of the ending here, but there was also about choosing wisely. Okay, so you're gonna want to choose wisely, my dear water signs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your tea leaves. What is the fortune for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? What do they need to know at this time? What is the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Gong, an exciting event. So you may be going somewhere very exciting, and yeah, maybe that's how it's going to change something here. So, and this could even just be a wake-up call. I said, like, there's going to be a certain realization that you have about something. Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so just remember that even as you're going through the breakup, it's like nothing like a breakup to remind you just how like what a blessing it is to have your friends with you, right? Or to have your people. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah, I was seeing that. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse energy. So yeah, for some of y'all, this definitely could be something that has ended, right? But it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. That's where you're being called to. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And we have the strength card right here. Okay, so have your strength, have your confidence to move forward with strength and confidence. Okay, you're gonna reach success. I was already seeing like you will be blessed here. It will be in your best outcome. I can't think of a word. I'm sorry. But flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? And that came over here with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, because the Nine of Pentacles knows her values. She's not budging. She's not gonna lower her standards, right? Because she knows what's possible for her. Okay. And lastly, we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay. So things are going to be working out for you. Something that you very much desire will be coming into fruition. Ashe. Yes. Okay. So I love to see it. That is what I am seeing for your next week ahead in love, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Come back for your elemental readings. I'm posting elemental readings every week. You know, I do collective readings at the new and the full moon. And those are channeled spreads. So make sure you check out the last one. The last one was the new moon in Aries. So yeah, I will catch y'all on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.